Yeah, how's it going, everyone? Marriland here, and that's right, it's time for more of Marriland's Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Adventure. Last time, I managed to catch Cresselia in 3 balls. That was so nice. And I also managed to catch Regirock in 3 balls. In fact, it was pretty cool. I caught it in this very, very fancy luxury ball for some reason. It's like, okay, sure, why not? So I need to catch the last of the trio, and then I need to visit the Snowpoint Temple today to catch the legendary Pokemon, the sleeping giant Regigigas. So I need to exchange another mysterious shard. Well, this L one. I could do 3 of the smaller ones, the S, but I have 1 large one, so I'm gonna exchange that for a discovery slate, and that should give me access to the final of the Regi trio. Oh my goodness. So again, I recommend you save before doing this, because if you knock it out, well, you kind of just wasted your slate there, so that's not good. Okay, so, and I did save beforehand. Ideally, you'd save, you know, after using it, but yeah, it's fine. So I'm gonna use this discovery slate here, and this will open up, like, after I catch this Registeel, which is the last of the 3 that I need. After I catch that, I'll have a lot more options as far as Pokemon to catch in Ramanas Park, which is pretty nice, because you kind of have to start with these 3. All right, there it is, Registeel. I was gonna say, yeah, it's a steel type, but yeah, that's pretty obvious. So, you know, I'm not even gonna bother. I mean, I guess I already kind of did that. All right, let's go ahead and use high jump kick. This thing is very defensive. It has a lot of both defense and special defense. Not as much as either Regirock for physical defense or Regice for special defense. It's kind of a mix between the 2. All right, so I definitely don't want to use high jump kick again, because, you know, after that superpower, this thing's, its defense is lowered, so kind of want to watch out for that. Plus, I didn't even get a crit with that last one. I think 1 more strength will do. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So I don't really have anything good. Whoa! I don't really have anything good to, you know, weaken it further, like false swipe. I mean, it'd be resisted anyway, so that would take a long time. But Super Fang is a pretty useful move as well, if you want to go that route. Let's go ahead and use Floaty. You have a ton of defense, and you're not affected by Zap Cannon, so that seems like a pretty good mix. Won't have to worry about Superpower. Guess I won't have to worry about Heavy Slam. Alright, so now I have to start trying to catch this thing. Ideally, Timer Balls are the way to go. Guess I'll use Ultra Balls for now, because I have to wait 10 turns total for Timer Balls to be maximum efficiency. I really like this music, though. This is some cool music. Definitely not in the original Diamond and Pearl. Oh? Oh, so close. All right, well, you know, I seem to be getting pretty lucky on my 3rd ball with just about everything I catch. Should I try and catch this thing in a Premier Ball just to see, or am I gonna break the trend? I'm gonna go for it. Let's do it. Let's toss a Premier Ball. It's probably not a good idea, but I need to wait for my Timer Balls anyway. Wait, really? Oh, you almost had me, man. Now I kind of want to catch it in that. Yeah, you can catch Pokemon in any ball. Like, obviously, it's easier to catch things in, like, Ultra Balls. Those are twice as effective as a normal Pokeball. So, I mean, in the big picture, it's not that much of a change. Like, if you actually look at the calculations, it's not as much as you think. I mean, yeah, it's still, like, up to 4 times for a Timer Ball, which I could probably start using now. But realistically, even at like maximum efficiency, it still takes time. Like, it's still, you know, I mean, like, okay, let's say it's a 1% chance, and you know, you increase it 4 times, right? 4-fold. Well, it's still a 4% chance. That's, you know, 4 times more likely, sure, but, you know, still a matter of luck. All right, well, my streak has finally been broken, but that's okay. That's why I have these timer balls. Again, it isn't that they instantly start at catch rate of 4 once it hits turn 10. It actually does scale. I think it increases by 0.3 times. Like, it starts at 1. So a normal Pokeball, and I think it increases by 0.3 times for every turn that passes, capping at 10 turns or times 4. So, you know, usually after a few turns, it's fine. Even if it's not at max, it's still fine. I kind of want to go back to the Premier Ball. Like, that was actually working pretty well. But let's be practical here. All right, every third one I will toss a Premier Ball just to mix things up. Yeah, in the last video, I showed some of my old footage of trying to catch Cresselia, and that was a pain, but to be fair, I was trying to catch it in a heal ball, so yeah, I know it wasn't, you know, the most efficient type of Pokeball by any means. It's as effective as a normal Pokeball, but still, it was way over odds. I think on average, it should have been like, I think 60 balls, 60 heal balls it would have taken at, you know, the amount of health I reduced it, all that. Okay, well, I got it. Not exactly as clean as the last ones, but shoot, I mean, that's probably fine, because, I don't know, if I catch all these legendaries that fast, these episodes are gonna go by way too fast. Okay, so I've got all 3 now. That is fantastic. Look at all these level ups too. Registeel. Okay, well, let me give this thing a name. We're just ironing out the details. All right, yeah, I know iron and steel aren't exactly the same thing. All right, modest, but look at that defense, geez. So also, by the way, I like this, you know, heavy slam with light metal. So it's literally like half as effective as it would be otherwise. All right, well, get out of here. Okay, so I've got all 3. That's great. That's good news. So that means this discovery room is complete. Cool, but that's not all. Well, I mean, I guess it's all for this. But yeah, I'll be able to go back to the Snowpoint Temple, which I guess I haven't really tried to go into in post-game. I think you can enter it in post-game or maybe after getting your national dex. I don't know which of the two. However, you can't catch the legendary Pokemon there. Like, you won't have that option. It just won't appear. We'll see. Okay, so now I can go to, I can get a Johto Slate or I can get a Soul Slate. That's pretty cool. So I'm guessing this gives me the legendary beast of Johto. Now, I think Johto is exclusive to Brilliant Diamond, and I think Kanto is exclusive to Shining Pearl. I'm not 100% sure. Again, like, I've done a little bit of looking into it now, but I know that there are some version differences. But the Soul Slate, that's for Latios and Latias, and that is the same, I do believe. So let me get the heck out of here, and I'm gonna make my way back to Snowpoint City once again, and we're gonna check out the Snowpoint Temple. All right, so Snowpoint City, to the north here, there's this temple. Like, on your first visit, you're probably told, oh, you can't go in here. Only the chosen may enter the Snowpoint Temple. I'm sorry, but you'll have to leave. Yeah, and then after a little bit, Candace will show up. It's okay, you can let that person in. Cynthia sent word to me. You're working on a Pokedex, aren't you? There should be many rare Pokemon in the temple. Enjoy your exploring. Yeah, there are not. There's one in the basement, but yeah. So something I'm not going to do is something that you would normally do in the original games. You'd have to bring the Regi Trio with you, but since you can access your PC from basically anywhere, it's not actually necessary right now, which is pretty good. I'm not gonna use a repel just yet, but I probably will in a moment. All right, so there's an ice puzzle here. I don't know how I messed that one up. Well, I mean, technically I didn't. That was where I needed to go, but yeah, there's a calcium right there. And slide over here, and then go down the stairs. And yay, more puzzles. If you want, you can mash A, otherwise you can just walk around. This doesn't look overly difficult in the slightest. And, you know, it's not like you even have that, you know, option of having a rock type or rock smash Pokemon with you. It's like, no, that you always have it. So yeah, really easy ice puzzle. Okay, let's see those rare Pokemon down here. Ah, yes, that's right, Golbat, such a rare Pokemon. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we're in the presence of something so rare that I don't actually have. I probably should toss a quick ball or something. All right, so this one looks like it might be a little bit more challenging. So let's do this, and then over here, and then here, and then back over there. And that doesn't actually accomplish anything, right? So let's slide down here, and over there, and up, and around. There we go, that'll do. Okay. Further down. At least there's not so many encounters down here. It's kind of nice. Okay, so I need to push this rock here with strength. Again, I don't need to worry about having a dedicated Pokemon with me, which is kind of nice. Like, in the original game, you didn't need any of these, but they did give you access. Oops, they did give you access to other things. Okay, there's a Steelix here. No clue why there's a Steelix in this Ice-type temple, but that's at least kind of cool, I guess. Sort of rare, higher level, sure, whatever. I already have a Steelix, but I guess that's not that bad. Okay, so you gotta push that there so you won't really slide out of the way, otherwise you can't get to that item. Oh, a Sneasel, that's cool. Again, not overly rare, you can find those outside, but, you know, this one's a little higher level. Although, you could also just go underground and find them there, too, at even higher levels, but whatever. Alright, so, piece of never melt ice. This ice never melts, and it also powers up your Ice-type moves, your Pokemon's Ice-type moves by 20% while it's held, so that's pretty cool. No pun intended. Okay, so down here should be the final basement. Yeah, look at that. There's Regigigas just kind of hanging out down there. So I don't remember exactly how to get to him. It's another one of those sliding puzzles. So think very carefully as you get over there. So let's see if I can do this. Slide. Nope, that's not the way. A good way to try to solve this thing is try to look at where the different paths take you. Like, try to figure out your next course of action. Like, I know I want to get to that spot there. So how do I get there? How do I get there? There are a few ways. So if I go down here, will that get me there? Yes. So then from here, I need to think, okay, how do I get to wherever I need to be? Probably that rock there. So looking at the one to my left, if I come in from the top over there, that would be good. So, I don't know. Probably overthinking it. It's a little harder when you can't see everything, too. Like, you don't get a chance to see the whole screen. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I guess I don't need to go there. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Okay, so now the question is this going to work? If I don't have anything. You read the engraved writing. A body of rock, a body of ice, a body of steel. When gather the three Pokemon, the king shall appear. Well, fantastic. So yeah, you do actually have to have them in your party. I wasn't sure if you had to or not, but yeah, it does look like it. So let me go ahead and put them in my party. Oh, I have to have Majesty Jr. with me. Okay, Doorbell, we'll put you away then. But again, the good news is you can just add them like this. So you don't have to worry about them actually being carried with you. All right, so now let's do this. Again, I do recommend saving beforehand just in case. All right, now it's awake. Yeah, there we go. Regigigas! So this is a pretty powerful normal type Pokemon, but as you can see, it has slow start. So it will have half speed and half attack, for the first 5 turns of the battle, I believe. I don't think high jump kick will knock it out. Wide guard, okay. Yeah, it is pretty bulky. Yeah, that's pretty good. Was that a crit or... No, it was just normal. So I definitely don't want to hit it again with that. Let's go ahead and hit it with Ice Punch, just to do a little bit less damage. I don't want to... Oh, Hammer Arm. Oof. Now, you know, something that might be a good idea is using Charm a few times, because after this thing's slow start wears off, it will hit pretty hard. All right, we'll do it again. Heavy Slam. Yeah, not so much damage now. Okay, so let's do one more Ice Punch, and then I think I'll start tossing Pokeballs at it. Well, probably not Pokeballs, but, you know. I guess I could go for a Premier Ball. Okay, so Regigigas finally got its act together, which sounds really funny if you don't know what Slow Start does. But yeah, that means its speed is increased and its attack is increased. It's no longer under that penalty. Oh, you do not want to be in there. Okay. Seems to want to use Wide Guard a lot. All right, let's do one more, and then I'm going to switch to Timer Balls. Yeah, you don't want to be fancy. Well, okay, do you want to be fancy? I guess a Premier Ball... It's kind of fancy, but it's not like super fancy. What about a Luxury Ball? I'll do one Luxury Ball, then we're switching to Timer Balls, and we'll actually get the job done. Ah, darn it. Uh-oh. Oof. Glad I used Charm. Okay, don't cry, Dance. Let's just send out someone else. We'll send out Floaty. This thing really likes to use Wide Guard. Okay, let's go ahead and use a Timer Ball on it. Nope. Well, I mean, I guess when it uses Wide Guard, that's basically like a free turn most of the time. Oh man, it really doesn't like these Timer Balls. Now, it is kind of funny. I know I'm saying, oh, it doesn't like that. It's just random chance. But does anyone else feel like, oh, it likes this or it doesn't if it's just random? Like, statistically, these Timer Balls should be way more effective than anything else. But, you know, I've had 3 right now break on the first shake. Now, I know it doesn't really mean it doesn't like it, but doesn't it kind of seem that way? Does anyone else do that? Because I totally do. Sometimes I'll just toss something else out just to mix it up. Like, you know, it shook twice on that Luxury Ball. Maybe it likes that, you know? I don't know, maybe I'm just weird like that. There's all sorts of different little superstitious things people do while catching Pokemon. I think that's part of the fun part, if you ask me. All right, one more of these, then I'm going back to Timer Balls. Yeah, it's angry right now. Okay, Timer Balls, let's use these. Just gonna keep tossing until I catch it, which might take a while. But again, if you have a fairly defensive Pokemon, if you've used Charm a few times, you won't really have to worry about it. It's just kind of standing there. Okay, there we go. That wasn't that much longer at all. Oh, man. Okay. So, cool. I caught Regigigas. Wow, 5,000 experience from that thing. That's crazy. So it is the colossal Pokemon. 12 foot 2, 925 pounds. Wow. It's pretty neat. Okay, so yeah, let me give it a name. We shall call it Gigantic, because that's what it is. Okay, let's take a look at this thing. So yeah, really high attack, very high HP as well. But that slow start, it really does get in the way of it being that useful. So not quite as good as you might think. But, you know, there are some ways to get around it. But yeah, kind of limited. All right, so let me get the heck out of here. I guess I'm just going to use a escape rope, an escape rope here. So let's go ahead and do that. Teleport on out. And I want to take a look at this Regigigas. So I have to go somewhere else first. Let's go over to... Let's go back to Ramanas Park, because that's kind of somewhere I'll need to visit at some point. Okay. So... let me get my Pokemon back in my team, too. Alright, see ya, chilling. Oops. It's really convenient when you have ball capsules on your Pokemon, because you can really see where they are on your PC if you have to, like, temporarily put them away. Alright, let's take a look at Gigantic. Are you really that gigantic, or nah? Oh, it's kind of small. I mean, it's a little bit better. Looking around restlessly. It looks kind of cool walking around. Not as big as it was just a moment ago, but yeah, that'd be kind of hard to do anyway. All right, well, that leaves just one more legendary for me to track down, and that is gonna be over here in the Spring Path and in the Send Off Spring, I think it is? Yeah. All right, but I will be doing that on the next episode of Marriland's Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Adventure. See you next time, everyone.